Hello, my loves. Welcome to a collective reading. Now, we haven't done one of these in a long time, and I know many of you have been with me from the beginning since I started this channel, and I know many of you love these readings. So I thought, let's do one today. And one of the things that I love about this kind of reading that, if you're not used to, I want you to try to open up your mind and heart to a new experience, because one of the things that's really beautiful about a collective reading is that because it's not a pick a card, because you don't get to pick, because this is your exact reading, because you actually clicked play on this video, you chose this reading, I can go in very, very deep. Right? I can take time and I can go in very deep on the energies. Whereas when it's split into three choices, right? 3 cards that you have to choose from, each of those readings are less in depth. So one of the beautiful things about this kind of reading is we're going to be asking, let me see how many questions I have today. 5 questions to Spirit on your behalf. Each of those 5 questions I will have time-stamped in the box below. And we're going to go in deep on each of those. Okay, so the first question, well, the overall reading is, how do they really feel now? So whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, how are they really feeling about you? And within that, these are the 6 questions that we're going to be asking. So the first one is like a you versus them. Okay, so what is your current energy? What is your person's current energy? Where are you both in your energies and your life journeys? Then we will ask, how do they really feel about you now? What would they say to you? This is for those of you who may be in some form of struggle or separation. Maybe you have little contact, maybe you have no contact. So what messages do they have for you? What would they actually like to say to you from their higher self, their deepest heart? Then we're going to ask, what's blocking them, right? What's blocking them from maybe communicating, from moving forward with you? Are there triggers, issues, shadows, blocks, and what are those, so that we can gain clarity on those? And then we will end with, what will they do next? Like, what do they want to do? And then we will give you general guidance on divine timing using the Divine Timing Oracle. So if you are new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to everyone who is a new subscriber, as well as everyone who's already part of the Live Tarot family. I'm so excited to have you here, and I really thank you for your support. If you haven't already, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button and join this incredible community, because it is my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings and videos for you. And, it's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it helps me, a single mom, literally raise my family. So me and my 2 kids, we're really, really appreciative to you for all of your support. I want to thank all of you who voted in the poll. So I created, for those of you who don't know, I created like 3 or 4 designs for beautiful products. Things that if you have them with you, they bring a lot of peace, a lot of joy, high vibe into your life. So there's such things as water bottles, different types of coffee mugs, a comfy pillow for you to, rest on. So these are things that I wanted to create for you that have beautiful designs, that have reminders about how worthy, beautiful, amazing, and powerful you are, and how you are manifesting your best life. And so I feel like these are going to be things that you can use, you can have by your side, or in your hands when you are actually working, whether it's a career or in your business. And they're there to constantly remind you of how valuable, treasured, and amazing you are. That shop is now open. It's actually at livetarot.com/spread shop. I'll have the link in the box below, but you can also get a little sneak peek right now. It should be on your screen. And you can also have a personal reading with me. The link is in the box below, because remember to be gentle with yourself. All of these are general readings. Not everything may resonate, so just take what does and leave the rest. You can also order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace. We have the black and gold and the ivory and gold, and you can learn more about how special that necklace is on our website, livetarot.com, or you can even order any of these oracle decks. I'll be using the Twin Flame Oracle and the Twin Flame Shadow and Light messages in the reading today, and this one is on special right now. It is the biggest discount we've ever given. So if you've been eyeing this and you want to grab it, this is the best time to do so. So thank you so much for having patience with me through these announcements, and let's get right into your reading. Okay, Spirit, for our beautiful, beautiful Live Tarot family, for all the precious souls watching this for their beloved, to gain clarity on that special person in your life. Can you please tell us? Let's start off with your energy. So beautiful one who is watching this reading, what is your current energy? We have embrace the flow of life. How beautiful. Okay, so beautiful family who is watching this, you have a really lovely opportunity right now, and I think this is so perfect in terms of the timing, right? It being the beginning of the year, although this reading is timeless, it doesn't matter. It is absolutely relevant anytime that you push that play button. But for now, this embrace the flow of life, I feel, is a special message from Spirit to you, beautiful one watching this, because I feel like this is a great opportunity for you to start flowing with how life takes you, where life takes you in this particular cycle at the beginning of this year. So I feel like what you may be trying to do at this time is you're becoming very aware of anything that is causing resistance in your life. Maybe last year, maybe you had some struggles in your life. Maybe you had some ebbs and flows. Maybe your energy felt a little bit off. I also feel that many of you may have felt depleted, like there may have been a lot of things going on in your life, not just what's going on with your person, but you may have felt like the world is on your shoulder. I'm getting a little bit of that energy here as well, that you felt very depleted, maybe emotionally exhausted. Maybe there were things that happened in your life that you felt that you needed to resist, right? But sometimes, that which we resist also persists longer in our life and in our energy. So I do feel that many of you with this full moon in Gemini also have come to that conclusion. And, maybe it's time to stop fighting. Maybe it's time to stop resisting some of these things that have been coming into my life. And maybe it's time to start asking myself, how can I go with the flow? Because as you start to go with the flow, you're going to feel some of these blocks just dissolving. I feel like sometimes these things show up as, we feel stress in our shoulders, in our neck. We may get headaches. We may have a hard time sleeping. That is the energy that I'm getting from many of you, dear ones. I feel like maybe you are feeling some of these blockages in your body. You may have been experiencing, discomfort in your body. And that is why right now you are really stepping into, let me just let go. Let me just let go and go with the flow of life. And even if things are shitty, even if things happen that I don't like, maybe it's time to stop resisting and just seeing what messages are coming through from Spirit. Why is this coming into my life? And what can I learn from it? And how can I best resolve these things from alignment with my higher self, with alignment with spirit instead of resisting and saying, oh, I wish this would go away. I wish I didn't have to deal with it. Of course, we always have the sense, even I do, like sometimes I wish I could just like hide beneath the covers, like from life, right? You just want to get in your soft, cozy bed, put the covers over your eyes and say, okay, I'm done. Right? So I feel like this is really lovely. I feel like many of you are coming out of that energy and just taking those deep breaths and relaxing with the flow. Beautiful. So Spirit, can you please tell us, what is your person's current energy? What is your person's current energy? Where are they right now in their life's journey? Trust that all will be well. Interesting. So I feel that there is a bit of a mirroring energy here. I feel like these are very complementary energies. So you may right now be mirroring your person in that you may both be struggling with very similar challenges. You might both be struggling or have been struggling in the recent past with similar energies. A lot of like, pushing and pulling, a lot of like resistance, perhaps challenges that have come up in the relationship, as well as maybe challenges that you have come up in both of your life journeys, right? So you both may be trying to support each other along the way, help each other. For some of you, some of these issues may have led to some sort of a falling out or some sort of tension between the two of you. So I feel that for many of you, there has been certain tensions in each of your lives that have not actually helped this relationship to grow. Like you feel like certain challenges that both of you have faced have left you feeling like it is really bringing the relationship and the connection down, or it's really making you both feel like, hey, this is not helping us. Like we're not working through this. Instead, to a certain extent, maybe letting these issues shut us down. And so I feel like both of you are trying to come back into the flow, as well as both of you are trying to trust that things will work out, both in your general life journey as well as in your combined energy, like in your connective energy. I feel like your person right now may also be struggling with a lot of things that are breaking their trust. So for some of you, I do feel that your person is somebody who maybe doesn't trust as easily because of the things that they've been through. And so I feel like they're also trying to come into a new kind of energy, right? Like I feel like they've realized that maybe not trusting people, not trusting you. I feel like maybe for some of you, there's been some sort of a conflict here where you felt that this person didn't trust you with either something important about themselves or their life. Maybe they kept something a secret because they've been burned in the past, and maybe they didn't open up completely to you and trust you with what needed to be said or what they needed to work out. So I do feel that for many of you, there may have been some sort of struggle or separation based on some sort of broken trust, lack of communication, or people feeling like they should just deal with things on their own instead of dealing with it as a couple together and solving problems together. So I feel like your person has realized that they've made a mistake in that sense. They've realized that, hey, at some point, mistrusting you or mistrusting the world isn't really getting them anywhere. I think they're also feeling exhausted from always looking over their shoulder. That's the energy that I'm getting from your person. I feel like they always look over their shoulder. They're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, or they're always kind of waiting for things to go wrong. So they may have a little bit of a pessimistic view on life, but I also feel that they're trying to change that this year. I feel like they're, if they have been practicing some form of pessimism, that they've also realized that it's dragging them down, that pessimism, always waiting for the worst case scenario is actually making them feel very depressed. It's making them feel very low. And I think that is something that they want to change in their life journey. I feel like this year they're really trying to bring about a positive change in their attitude. And I feel like they're also trying to trust in the outcome. Like they're trying to trust that even when things are difficult, they will eventually work out and fall into place. And I feel like they want to build that trust with you as well. So that's really beautiful. I feel like that's a transformative energy that your person is going through that is actually going to help the relationship a lot. Okay, so beautiful. Now let's move into Spirit. Can you tell us, how does your person really feel about you at this time? How does your person really feel? What are their true feelings for you at this time? Wow, beautiful. We have King of Cups energy. Wow, a lot of emotion, deep love, deep connection. Okay, so this is somebody whose heart is opening. Okay, this is somebody whose heart is opening up, and you have been a catalyst. You have been a really big reason why. And it's interesting to me that we got that issue of trust, right? And I love the fact that your person, like I said, there's a transformative energy running through this reading for them. So they are definitely on their way out of that pessimistic energy, on their way out of that sense of struggle, and really trying to like tap into their true emotions now. I feel like this person has been putting their emotions off for a while. Okay, I feel like I'm getting this energy of deferral. Like, you know, like when you like defer your emotions, you're like, I'm not going to have that right now. Like, you know, there may be an energy of them in the recent past being very shut down or very shut off and needing to kind of come back to love. See, look at this person. This person is very much trying to focus, trying to feel, right? They're very much, look at this, they're very much concentrating on that which is the most important to them. And so they're coming into their own, they're stepping into finally opening up their deepest emotions to you, to love, and to this relationship. And I feel like it's something that is very necessary. It's something that they may have kind of taken their time towards coming to, but it is on its way. Like that unfolding, that awakening is happening. Your person is going through a transformation here for sure. Look at this Queen of Swords. So they feel like they see you as somebody who has given them a sense of stability. Because I do feel that this person, they don't do well, or they haven't done well in the past with any kind of people who have brought a lot of trauma and drama to their life, okay? I feel like they really needed or wanted a love that was more balanced, okay? They wanted to be with somebody who has their ducks in a row, somebody who's organized, somebody who is very clear about what they want, somebody who's stable. I feel like this person may have dealt with a lot of emotional instability around them in the past. Now, this could have been from family members. I feel for some of them, it might have been their mom. I'm getting an energy of like their mom was either very highly emotional, but in an unstable or unhelpful sort of way, right? Like nothing wrong with being an emotional or sensitive person. But I feel like for some of you, their mother may have been like, you know, unable to activate positive emotions, right? Like I feel like they may have grown up in an environment where their mother's inability to be more emotionally balanced brought a lot of trauma and tension to your person's life. Okay, so I feel like that may be the reason why they have issues with trust. Okay, I feel like they may have been let down emotionally by a mother or mother figure in their life. So this is why I feel like It's taken this person some time to open up their true feelings. And so I feel like they see you as somebody who has brought that stability. You know, like they feel very much deeply comforted in the fact that you may be a very stable, secure person who is clear, who is calm, who knows how to communicate, who knows what they want, right? And that is a balance that is a balance that your person very much needs and wants. And it's also what is going to help them to open up and trust more and more in this relationship, in you and in this connection, right? Because those trust issues definitely come from some sort of emotional, like emotional upheavals in their life. Wow, King of Swords, see? Isn't this amazing? Like we're getting a lot of these kings and queens energy. Very interesting here. Okay, very interesting. So I feel like this person, they want to come to you from a very balanced energy as well. Okay, so I feel like, you may have noticed that this person tries to keep their emotions under control. And that might be because they may also have a tendency to be very emotionally charged, okay? And I feel like that's something that they don't want to be. Your person doesn't want to be in a highly emotionally charged state. Again, because I feel like this comes from some sort of an upbringing experience with either a mother figure, or even past relationships in their life, like past, if this is a divine masculine that you're watching for, it may come from past feminines in their life, right? So I feel like they may have a tendency to also become very emotionally triggered. They may be somebody who reacts very easily, and they've also realized that comes from their lack of trust, right? And that very triggering or reactive energy is something that they are trying to decrease. Okay, they're trying to bring that energy down. And so this is why I feel like they very much want to come to you in a relationship as somebody who is balanced, whose mind and heart is balanced. And so their behavior is balanced. They're not easily triggered, nor are they emotionally shut down. Okay, so they're trying to balance themselves out so they can present that best version to you, okay, because they really love you, okay? You've opened up emotions in them that they have not felt in a very long time. Okay, see? So they're very concerned about turning you off or alienating you or making you feel like, they don't trust you or they're not opening up to you. That is why they have this sense of, I want to be balanced, okay? Because if I'm not balanced, if I'm not showing up balanced in this relationship, then it is a huge concern for them. That is something that scares them to death, because I think they're afraid of losing you, okay? They're afraid that maybe if they react too much, or if they, if their emotions get out of hand, if they become too reactive or too triggered, that you're not going to want to deal with that. Like you won't want to be with them. Yeah, see? So this person has definitely dealt with codependency. See, as I said, I feel very strongly it comes from either their mother figure, any feminine that raised them, or any kind of past relationships. This person is used to toxic energies in their life. They've come from or have experienced codependency. And so it makes perfect sense, right? That they want to come to you. They want to show up in this relationship from a point of balance. Okay, they need to balance their head and their heart. It is super, super important to them. Okay, so the way they feel about you is they are absolutely serious about you. They want to build something serious here with you, but they know they can't do it if they come from this imbalanced state, if they let the codependency rule them. Okay, so they are very serious about you, and that's why they're serious to have this transformation and to have this sense of balance. See, discernment. So I'm not surprised. This person is very discerning, okay? And I feel like the discerning comes from watching themselves and watching others as well. So I feel like this is somebody who is very, very big on observation. Okay, like there's somebody who are very you may notice that wherever you go with this person, or if you're out with this person, they are very good at watching other people. They're good at picking up cues from other people, again, because they come from some sort of environment that makes them vigilant. Okay, so that's why this person may be a little bit nervous. They may be a little bit of a nervous energy, right? Like they may have to kind of like, you know, look around and always kind of get their bearings on where they are, who's around them, who's doing things, who's saying things. They're very discerning. Like they need to be able to see people and come to some sort of a judgment call about how they feel about somebody, or, you know, what that person would mean to them. Okay, so that's another reason why they do that. They do that. They're discerning and observational because they want to balance their emotional energy. They don't want to be triggered. So this is somebody who it's very important to them what you think of them. Okay, they're always kind of wondering how you see them, how you feel about them, what your opinion is of them. They sometimes wonder if you haven't really told them what your true opinion is of them. Right? So they may be wanting to find out more about how you think of them, like how you see them, whether you see them in a positive way, whether you see them in the way that they want to be seen. So this is something that's really important to this person. They're very aware of your, your understanding of them, because they care so much, because they're serious about you, because they want to build something with you long term. They have all of these things that they're concerned about, that they want to make sure that you are comfortable, that you are okay, that you are happy, that you feel seen, that you feel heard. They want to be there for you. And if you're enjoying this reading so far, please do hit that subscribe button. You have no idea how powerful it is. It's free, but it literally helps me, a single mom, raise my kids. So thank you so much. And please do give this video a thumbs up, a like as well. So what would they say to you? I pushed you away because I was scared to commit to a real relationship. Okay. So see, I feel like for some of you, there's definitely been some sort of an energy here of triggering reaction, right? Going back to that lack of trust for sure, right? That going back to that lack of trust energy. I feel that maybe some of you are in some form of struggle or separation because of this. Like this person may have pushed you away because they had trust issues, because they were somebody who almost didn't even feel that they could commit to a real relationship. Interesting, right? Like I feel like this is very much in alignment with what we've been seeing so far. So take this as it resonates, I had too many expectations of you. I was selfish and focused on myself. I didn't care about your needs. Okay. So again, this to me is also kind of in that same energy that we were seeing before, right? That, this person may have been too focused on their own insecurities, their own triggers, right? They're very, like I said, they're very hyper focused on that discernment issue, right? Like they're very vigilant. They may be a little bit more of a nervous energy. They tend to, be kind of focused on themselves and their own emotional reactions to things. So that's not surprising either. And they may also have had some expectation, of you and how you would deal with their kind of those energies in them, right? That may have led to some sort of a difficult situation here. Don't lose hope for us. We've been through tough times together. I will always fight for us. Beautiful, beautiful. So again, see, I feel like there has been, and we saw that in your initial energies, right? I feel like both of you have definitely been through some tough times. Both of you are definitely in that energy of, okay, maybe it's time to stop with the resistance, right? Maybe it's time to just go with the flow and trust. I contradict myself and give you mixed messages because I don't know what I want. Okay, so that's the same issue as we had before. Like this person, they may have been, you know, really struggling to come to terms with their own insecurities, right? And that may have come through as them not being clear, not having clarity about what it is that they want. So let's take a look at what may be blocking them. I feel like we've gone through some really interesting blocks so far, but let's just go a little bit deeper here. Anything else you can tell us, Spirit, on what may be blocking this person from either reaching out or communicating or just being able to truly step into what they want in this relationship? Yeah, see, so there's definitely issues around denial, and that may go back to that codependency that we saw before. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. Okay, so for some of you, your person is definitely struggling from some form of denial here. Okay, where they may not be ready to talk about, you know, the things that may trigger them. They may not be ready to trust. And I feel like this denial energy is very much in alignment with, you know, people who have a hard time trusting, right? Who have a hard time opening up to those emotions, to really putting their heart in somebody else's hands, right? And I feel like your person really wants to do that. And I feel like so far they've really denied themselves that real love, you know, because of their fears around, you know, around the codependency and other, you know, toxic things that they may have experienced in their life. Yeah, trust. See, again, oh my gosh, Spirit is just on it today. Guys, look at this. I feel like this entire reading, we've gotten such a powerful energy from your person. Like they are definitely somebody who is, you know, very much trying to, you know, come out of the stress and to trust that things will work out. I feel like there's been a lot of mutual stress here too. I feel like both of you are looking to really de-stress. You're looking to finally come into a state of flow, into a state of where things just fall into place and you're ready for that next transformation. So I feel like your person is definitely working on surrendering the denial and surrendering a lot of that stress that they've been carrying around throughout their life from some of these things that they experienced in their past, for sure. Wow, really powerful. So let's take a look at next actions. What does your person wish to do next? And stay with me until the end because we will be getting you guidance on divine timing. What do they want to do next? Yeah, see, they want to rise above. Beautiful. Do you see how we're coming full circle? Because I feel like this is another confirmation that your person and you, I feel like both of you are here. You guys are ready. You're ready to rise above any kind of drama, obstacles, pettiness. Find the strength to rise. Beautiful. And that is also very much in alignment with how we've been seeing both of your energies come through in this reading. You both are equally inspired to rise above. No more resistance. Start trusting so that you can create. Beautiful. Both of you want to create. You want to create a beautiful life as well as a beautiful relationship together. You're both coming into inspiration. Look at this, inspiration, productivity, creation. Bring out the greatness within. And I feel like both of you are definitely working on that. Beautiful mutual energies coming through here. beautiful new energy of creation. Oh my gosh, I love it. Romance. Oh gosh, you guys are on the same page here. Look how beautiful. Revel, flow, savor, entice. Open yourself to romance. Look at this. I feel there is a beautiful transformation, a beautiful transitioning energy coming for the two of you. And look at this. Oh, this just fell out, so we'll take it. Why is this energy here? Because you both have been working on yourselves. Isn't this beautiful? You've both worked on processing through the things that were holding you back up till now. Both of you have become very aware and alert to what needs to happen. Each of you individually, as well as being alert to what needs to happen for the two of you as a couple. And that is why there's this transformative energy. I feel like you and your person are both very, very inspired. You're both on the same page and you're both wanting the same things here. It's just a matter of, you know, having these conversations, getting on board. I love it. So let's get some general guidance on just when you might start to see a shift in this connection. Oh my gosh, in the next few hours. I love it. I love it. So that tells, okay, let's not hold ourselves to exactly in the next few hours. But I feel like that energy is very much about the energy of things working out faster. Because as you can see through this whole reading, there's been a very powerful energy of transformation. Things working out a lot sooner rather than later. I love it. Let me know what you thought. Now, I want you to make sure that you leave me a comment because I'd love to hear your feedback. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, this one is on special right now. This is the biggest discount we've ever given. So if you'd like to grab this, all of the links are in the box below. You can also order any of the brand new beautiful products that I talked about in the introduction of this reading. They are also linked down below. They're based on the poll where you all voted for the designs and the messages that you love the most. You can also order the Blessed Twin Flame necklaces that are back in stock. We have those in black and gold and ivory and gold. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you all on the next one.